starting to snow again. Hey guys, I know I haven't done a video in a long time, especially with Untitled Wehrmacht, because number one, it's been difficult to get some stuff together, and number two, I finally got my Christmas bundle as well. As you can see, my light died. Hold on. There we go. So anyways, that's what I have right now. Currently this German neck scarf, or the toque, as to be more specific. It is very handy, especially if you are in an area that's like the Eastern Front, because right now where I'm standing, it's like 4 in the morning right now, and number two, it's really cold. It's 2 degrees outside, and it's trying to snow, and it looks like it is again. So we're in for some rough weather. Now the purpose of the toque is pretty obvious: to keep your face warm, to keep your ears warm, to keep the back of your neck warm. Everything are surrounding the neck in exposed areas like you would see with standard uniforms, and as well as the German helmet as well, because that thing is just waiting to be frozen, especially if you use it for a long amount of time. So yes, the toque itself is a very good piece of light died again. So yeah, the German toque itself is a very nice piece of material that you should definitely be looking for yourself in the market. And now this is for my policy. I don't use anything that used to belong to a dead guy, so yeah. And number two, it's a reproduction. It's all wool, so that's thumbs up for that one. It's not as itchy as many people would think it is, because, you know, wool, but no. It's really light. At the same time, it also keeps me warm. I use it in several airsoft games, especially in wintertime. I mean, well, yeah, as close as winter gets, especially if you're talking about conditions in the Eastern Front. So yeah, this thing really helped out a lot. Okay, the toque itself can be worn in different fashions, but I like it to keep it, you know, the most conservative way, valuable, just covering your face, because your face can only take so much temperature, especially if you're dealing with conditions like the Eastern Front, like so. And number two, you can wear it different ways. I mean, if it starts warming up, by all means, you could just keep it like this. At the same time, you'll be able to communicate clearly instead of being muffled throughout the entire day. So yeah, that definitely works as well. But since it's really cold, I like to keep it like this, obviously. Now, there has been several instances where German soldiers have frozen to death because of ill preparation in regards of winter, especially in the front of General Winter during 1941, when the Germans almost seemed to have the Soviet Union by the neck, or to have the Soviet Union by the throat, but it was inevitable. It was a defeat that was inevitable as well. I mean, you're severely trying to get troops resupplied with as much material as possible, but if you can drive through snow, like I said in my last video, if you can absolutely drive through snow, I mean, mountains and hills of snow, then you could have definitely aided the German advance, and practically aided in Operation Barbarossa as a whole. But in the end, it was General Winter that saved the communists from German victory altogether. I mean, that's not debatable, but it is, it is a historical fact, because Winter certainly did help out the Soviets in the most dire time of need, especially for getting all of their reserves from the east and just pushing them towards the west, and eventually creating this huge communist horde that was marching all the way to Berlin as well. Once General Winter had a huge advance against the Germans, I mean, it was only a matter of time when the Germans in Stalingrad were severely outmaneuvered and overrun completely, that the Sixth Army just gave up altogether. I mean, you can see all those photos as well about how these guys tried to survive in what eventually was a small pocket of resistance that these guys were in dire need of: material, clothes, food, water, and most importantly of all, ammunition. But these guys were just still committed to to High Command's orders to fight to the last man, inevitably. I mean, PAULUS wanted to leave, everyone wanted to leave, but whoever kept them around, they really had no idea of the concept that they were surrounded and victory was out of everyone else's reach. So yeah. A little FYI, guys, if you are going to put the toque over your mouth and your nose, be sure to rotate it constantly, so when moisture does build up, you'll be able to rotate it to a dry spot and just, you know, keep it there for, just keep that method going for another probably throughout the entire day until, you know, you get to do a replacement or just have it dry, because again, it is made out of wool, so It's going to take time to dry, but at the same time, be sure to rotate it on a constant level so you'll be able to meet a dry place with another dry place instead of just breathing in moisture. And remember, well, this advice goes out to everyone who hasn't been in the outdoors for a long time. You can get frostbite in your lungs, so it's best to buy yourself a toque and you'll be able to stave off frostbite when you're breathing in cold air. It's very important. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. It's been one cold day after another, but thankfully I got a toque to keep myself warm throughout those tough winters, you know what I mean? But it is another personal Christmas gift to myself, and really glad I bought it. I use it for my German gear. At the same time, I'll be able to use it for my airsofting, you know? Because right when this video was made, it's in the middle of, well, no, it's the beginning of January, and winter is just getting started. So, again, guys, buy yourself a toque and stay warm out there. And this is Skinwalker, signing off.